Right now at noon, the search for a missing adult continues. How you can help Madison police. Plus, former President Trump's one-time lawyer and fixer linked to the hush money payments returns to the stand. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us on a Thursday afternoon. I'm Josh Sprider. Right now, Madison police are asking for your help finding a missing woman. Jignania Sacento Cruz was last seen at home off of Schrader Road. That was back on April 6th. She was last heard from on April 10th and was reported missing Tuesday. Investigators say she speaks Spanish. Anyone who knows of her whereabouts is asked to call Madison police. A Milwaukee man accused of killing and mutilating a 19-year-old woman is back in court today. Maxwell Anderson will appear for a scheduling conference. He's being held on a $5 million bond in the murder of Sade Robinson last month. Anderson faces charges of first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and arson. Continuing coverage out of Dodge County this afternoon, where a board supervisor is in custody after authorities say he brought a gun into an elementary school. It happened at Honor Elementary School, northeast of Watertown. The sheriff's office says 4 individuals and the district reported that Daniel Siegman had brought a gun to a meeting with the district administrator. Sheriff Schmidt says Siegman has made comments in the past that were critical of the sheriff's office, so an outside agency is investigating that incident. The Dodge County Sheriff's Office says in a statement in part, quote, while the right to carry a firearm is a constitutional right afforded by our Constitution, it comes with great responsibility. Carrying a firearm in a school without the proper authority to do so in light of school shootings that occur in our country is unacceptable. Well, we could be in for some rain and storms later today. First 4 meteorologist Savannah Burrito has your certified most accurate forecast. So on the weather patio, it's not too bad out there right now, Savannah.
Yeah, Josh, it's not bad at all. In fact, temperatures are actually climbing closer and closer to 70. That's where we're sitting right now in Madison. But dew points are also climbing. We have that sunshine. That could be key and fuel for some strong to even severe storms to develop within the next couple of hours pretty quickly here. 69 in Madison, 70 in McFarland, 71 just to our west in Middleton. But outside of that, also similar temperatures. It is a little bit cooler to our northeast and northwest. But overall, like I mentioned, storms already developing. For the most part, those are sitting just to our east. None of those strong or severe, but we could see and will be watching the radar over the next couple of hours for further development. If those storms are able to latch onto the warm front, I'll show the placement of that coming up a little later. If they're able to latch onto that, can't completely rule out a brief tornado spin up. First and foremost, though, our threats are going to be damaging winds, also some smaller hail. We have a low-level risk. We'll time out, though, on future track coming up a little later.
All right, Savannah, we will see you then. Thank you. Happening now, Vice President Kamala Harris is back in Wisconsin visiting Milwaukee this afternoon. This visit is part of her nationwide economic opportunity tour and 4th visit to the state this year. Vice President Harris is stopping by Discovery World to highlight the Biden administration's economic policies. After her visit, Harris will head to Chicago for another campaign event. RFK Jr.'s running mate Nicole Shanahan is putting another $8 million of her own money into the independent presidential bid. The wealthy Silicon Valley investor had previously given $2 million to Kennedy's campaign. Shanahan also put $4 million toward the pro-Kennedy super PAC American Values 2024 to pay for a Super Bowl ad. Testimony resumes this afternoon in former President Donald Trump's criminal trial in New York. Bradley Blackburn has that story.
Michael Cohen is back on the stand today for more cross-examination. The defense grilled Cohen about TV interviews where he suggested he's in a David versus Goliath battle with former President Trump. During testimony this week, Trump's one-time lawyer and fixer linked his former boss to hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels and to falsifying business records to cover it up.
Whether the jury views Michael Cohen as a truth teller or whether they view him as just spinning another one of his lies is probably going to drive this verdict.
Trump's defense team and supporters claim Cohen, who was convicted for lying to Congress, will say anything to put Trump behind bars.
The star witness is a serial perjurer. Then you have to ask yourself, what is this all about? And I think the only conclusion, of course, is it's election interference and it's tying up the president from being out on the campaign trail.
Trump faces 34 counts of falsifying business records and has pleaded not guilty. The presumptive GOP presidential nominee has repeatedly called the trial election interference.
Every single review, every legal scholar that I've been able to read said there's no case, there's no crime, it's a disgrace that it was allowed to happen.
Cohen is expected to be the prosecution's last witness. Then the defense gets its chance to convince the 12 jurors Trump is innocent. If convicted, he faces prison time, but many legal experts believe that's unlikely. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The trial will be paused tomorrow so former President Trump can attend his son Barron's high school graduation. Right now, Arizona prosecutors are having trouble finding Rudy Giuliani. They've been trying to serve him an indictment notice. Prosecutors have been trying for weeks at his apartment in New York. According to sources, Giuliani has been staying at his condo in Palm Beach. Giuliani is among a group of Trump allies who were indicted last month over an alleged scheme to overturn the 2020 election results in that state. However, Giuliani is the only defendant who has yet to be served with the summons. It's a formal notice that he has been criminally charged and must appear before a judge next week. House Republicans are taking their first steps in their contempt of Congress proceedings against Attorney General Merrick Garland. Republicans want the Justice Department to turn over audio recordings of Special Counsel Robert Hur's interview with President Biden. Republicans say they need the recordings as part of their impeachment inquiry into President Biden. In response, the president is asserting executive privilege over the recording of the interview. Well, this afternoon, the Packers' schedule for next season is officially out. In the home opener, the Pack will go up against the Colts. Week 4, the Vikings come to Titletown. Week 10 is their bye week, and 2 weeks later, they'll host the 49ers. Then it is 4 straight primetime games with Thanksgiving at Lambeau against the Dolphins. The next Thursday, the team will head to Detroit. They'll play Sunday Night Football in Seattle, and it's another Week 18 matchup with the Bears. Well, still ahead for us on a Thursday afternoon, a look at the latest Consumer Price Index report, plus how McDonald's is looking to bring back customers following recent price hikes.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon, moving forward.
The spring could just break. Precision is there to help.
We have fully stocked vehicles to fix any problem you'd have that same day. And we are all over the Madison area.
You're just one phone call away from getting your garage door fixed today.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Here at Portage Furniture, our customers, well, they're everything to us. And to say thank you the entire month of May, you can save big at our Customer Appreciation Sale. So many of you deserve a thank you. Our first responders, our teachers, our farmers, and our vets, and everyone in between. These are real people, real customers, and the real reason we're here. All furniture brands are on sale. I mean everything, and everyone saves.
You think Atlanta's point guard is good for 20 tonight?
No question. You hear he got name dropped on that new song? He feeling himself for sure.
Ever since that track drop, he been on fire.
The hook literally says his name 8 times in a row. He might go for 30.
With that much hype, I'd lock it in. But that's just me.
Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Cash in on your sports fandom with Prize Picks.
Nobody kicks off festival season like Stoughton, because nobody runs a festival like Stoughton or crafts a festival like Stoughton. The fact is, nobody eats up a festival like Stoughton. The Sit Into My Festival in Stoughton starts May 17th.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
Ride a chip.
Don't worry, my cousin's got a guy.
Right now, get 2-for-1 windows and no interest for 1 year.
Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feltco.
The Consumer Price Index report, a key inflation measure, showed that prices rose 3.4% in April compared to last year. That's slightly cooler than March's 3.5%. Housing and gas prices mostly drove April's increases. And according to the latest Labor Department data, weekly earnings rose 3.9% last month. McDonald's is hoping a $5 meal promotion will bring back customers who were scared away by recent price hikes. A source familiar with the deal tells CBS Money Watch the limited time offer is slated to begin on June 25th and will last about a month. The deal will include a choice of a McChicken, McDouble, or 4-piece chicken nuggets entree, along with fries and a drink. And a new collaboration between Oreo and Lucasfilm gives Star Wars fans a chance to discover their destiny. The special edition Star Wars Oreo cookies come in identical packaging, but once buyers open the pack, they'll get either blue cream filling for the light side or red cream filling for the dark side. The outside of each cookie is also embossed with the image of iconic Star Wars characters. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
Here's the stock report at the noon hour. We do not have the numbers currently updated. We will try to get that to you later on in this broadcast. This afternoon, News 3 Now will be holding a call for action call-a-thon. Our volunteers will be on standby to take your calls and get your stories out there. Make sure to tune in from 4 to 6:30 to watch it all happen live later today. We have today's egg prices straight ahead, along with the first WARN forecast. Then later on Live at 4, Dr. Zorba Pastor is discussing the connection between kids' use of social media and vaping.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Jeep Grand Cherokee and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Steinhoffel's Memorial Day mattress sale is happening now. The new Tempur-Adapt is in stock and ready to get you the best night's sleep ever. Upgrade your sleep and save up to $500 on adjustable base sets. Tempur-Pedic Queen mattresses start at just $48 per month when you use Steinhoffel's 60-month financing. Plus, get $300 in Steinhoffel's cash. Nothing beats a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic from Steinhoffel's.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $200 at Walmart, over $300 at LensCrafters, and over $200 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird. With the best service, quality, and prices, Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. To help you remember, I made this cheer. V value. A, awesome value. L, lots of value. U, get 2 pairs of free eye exam and anti-glare lenses for only $79.
Clean, safe, fun. I was hoping daytime care for Mom would be like that. Oh, Grace's new center is so nice. Now, caring for Mom is so much easier.
It's easier to manage my chemo side effects since a Grace Supportive Care came to see me. It was a Grace, but it wasn't hospice.
When you're ready for hospice, you want a Grace. They helped make my dad's last weeks comfortable, calm. It was beautiful.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Jeep Grand Cherokee and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Do y'all see this? Dule Hill taps into my hidden talent.
There we go.
Then a standout performance from MJ the Musical. On the Jennifer Hudson Show.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3. Been scammed? Landlord not responding? Have billing disputes? Take action. Today from 4 to 6:30 p.m. call 608-270-2833 and News 3 Now's Call for Action investigators will help you get results. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back. Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn this afternoon, so here are your farm numbers. And now let's take a look at Wall Street at the noon hour. Here's your stock report at this hour. We are seeing numbers, the Dow up 77 points, NASDAQ up 19, and the S&P 500 up 8 points. Some storms could develop in the area this afternoon. Here's meteorologist Savannah Brito with the first warn forecast. Hi, Savannah.
Hi, Josh. Thank you. Yeah, we could be talking about strong to severe storms actually pretty soon here. Temperatures warming up. Our dew points are not super far behind this. We're in the upper 50s for the most part. Warm front is sitting directly to our west. 69 in Madison, 70 degrees in McFarland, 71 in Verona, also Middleton. We're seeing some sunshine also out there that actually could be a key ingredient on what helps fuel those strong to even severe storms we've been talking about all morning into the afternoon. 70 in Watertown, 65 in Wisconsin Dells, so it is a little bit cooler to our northwest, to also our southwest as well. Low level risk, this is the Storm Prediction Center's latest outlook. They did update this a little bit after 11 o'clock. Not really a change, all of southern Wisconsin still included in that. Low level on chances of seeing severe weather, but some stronger storms probably going to start seeing those track in. Actually on radar, those are out just west of us right now. Moderate risk of seeing wind and hail. Those would be our biggest threats. Not really watching flooding. A brief tornado, very brief spin up, if it does latch onto that warm front that's sitting west of here, can't be completely ruled out. So these are all the storms we're watching right now, kind of up near Bosco Bell, just directly west of Lone Rock, also south of Dodgeville. You can see, though, over this loop, there is some lightning showing up on radar, too. Not anything across Dane County for the most part. That is directly north and also west of here. But over the next couple of hours, that's when we're really going to see these potentially intensify. I do think once they continue traveling east, that actually is the better chance as that cold front does move in. But temperatures warming into the lower, maybe even a couple areas mid-70s this afternoon. The time frame to watch would be really soon here, probably honing in on that hour 1:30 to about 4. These are going to move out of here very quickly, though. So once they move in, moving out, they will be heavy rain producers. So we could see a couple pockets of heavy rain. For the National Weather Service to issue severe thunderstorm, you have to see 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail or quarter-sized hail. So we could see those get issued. Just make sure that you have several ways to get watches and warnings. After that, you can see nothing really to worry about on future track. We're actually going to calm down. A nice day ahead tomorrow for Friday. Winds are back out of the south. We did not go with an alert day. This is why you can see low storm energy when you see these blues and greens. That's pretty low storm energy, and we are in the spring. If we see this in the fall, that'd probably be enough to go with alert day conditions, but because this is on the low side, you need to see those yellows, oranges, purples, and reds. Then maybe, but thinking maybe a couple stronger storms. But again, just make sure that you do keep an eye to the sky this afternoon and early evening. 79 Friday. Temperatures are going to warm up between Friday and Monday. That's when we could see the 80s. I think that's most likely on Saturday, probably for some on Sunday. And then beyond that, temperatures are going to cool down a little bit more. We're only looking at 71 Friday and Saturday, but Josh, that's seasonable for us here.
I was just going to ask what our average temperature was because it seems like we've been staying above average for a while.
Yeah, today's 67.
All right, Savannah, thank you. Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with a fancy appetizer that can double as a side dish.
Ooh, I'm doing this one.
Unbelievable. A few weeks ago, I came across this box of recipes that I used back in my catering and restaurant days. Going through it brought back all sorts of memories. And when I found the one for sesame artichokes that we used to serve as an hors d'oeuvre and sometimes as a side dish, I thought it'd be fun to share it with you. Here's how easy. In a shallow dish or a pie plate, we mix together some breadcrumbs, sesame seeds, a bit of Parmesan cheese, and a little salt and pepper. Now, in a pie plate, we dip some canned artichoke hearts that we've drained really well, that we've cut in half, into a few beaten eggs. From there, they go into the breading, and we want to make sure we coat them really well so the crumb mixture stays on. After pan frying them until they're golden, we place them on paper towels so they're not too greasy. Let me tell you, these are so simple, yet they look so darn fancy. Maybe serve them with a homemade lemon sauce. That'll make these.
And next at noon, Lisa Bernard.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Do you have both Medicare and Medicaid? If so, you may qualify for a dual-eligible special needs plan from Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield with benefits and coverage for dental services or routine eye exams. Call now to explore plan options available in your zip code. Learn about the additional care, resources, and support you could have with an Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plan. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual-eligible special needs plans offer more benefits than you have access to with original Medicare alone. Additional benefits could help you save out-of-pocket costs. These benefits could include a healthy grocery allowance each month, transportation to plan-approved medical appointments, or an annual allowance to spend on eyewear. Most of the Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plans have $0 monthly premiums, $0 copays, or $0 deductibles that can also help you save on out-of-pocket costs. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, don't miss your chance to enroll in a dual special needs plan. Call today to see what plans with additional benefits may be available in your zip code. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plans offer more than original Medicare, like annual allowances towards dental, vision, or hearing coverage. These plans offer even more benefits that may provide you with additional care and support. With a 24/7 nurse line, you could have access to a registered nurse to help answer your questions whenever you need. If you're in immediate need of a caregiver or emergency services, these Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield plans provide a personal emergency response system. Contact a caregiver or emergency services at the touch of a button. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, don't miss your chance to enroll in a plan with more benefits than you may have with original Medicare alone. Call today to speak with a licensed agent and explore 2024 dual-eligible special needs plans. The call is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 800-357-1385. 800-357-1385. That's 800-357-1385. Call now.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Shop Menards' large selection of appliances. We have the lowest prices and the widest variety. Ready to take home today. This Whirlpool 5-cycle dishwasher has an adjustable second rack for extra room. On sale for $738. Or get this Whirlpool French door refrigerator with a 30-inch width, allowing it to fit in more places. On sale for $1898. Plus, get an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back. It is time for Potentially Yours here at noon. Lisa Bernard from the Dane County Humane Society is here with a really special guest, and he looks like he's a little hungry right now, too.
He's got the munchies, I think.
So who is this, Lisa?
This is Cubby.
Cubby. Oh, tell us about Cubby.
Cubby is 2.5 months. Super sweet. Starts out a little shy with new experiences. So
it took a little bit for him to kind of warm up even here in the studio.
Yes, yes, but he's such a good snuggler. And then providing treats to make this experience a positive one is being very helpful. He's very treat motivated. And then once he opens up a little bit more, he's super playful.
Oh, I love it. So tell us, where did he come from and a little bit of history of him?
So he arrived last week. On a transfer from Texas with about 20 other dogs. He had 3 in his litter, 2 sisters and him, and his sisters got adopted, and now it's his turn.
It's his time?
Yeah, so he's believed to be a Catahoula leopard mix.
Okay.
Maybe I could get him to stand a little bit to show off
He's got
these
big
beautiful
paws,
legs.
so he's going to be a big dog?
No, yes, he's going to grow into a big dog. So Catahoula leopards can get at a minimum of about 40 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And then larger. But depending on what that other mix is in him, it's hard to tell for sure how big.
So what kind of family would Cubby fit well with?
So he's looking for a family who's going to want to work with a puppy. There's a lot of training that comes with a puppy. So working with him on his potty training and puppy manners, and then also who is going to spoil him with lots of playtime and adventures and building that courage. So.
And you can tell, like, he just, you know, as you mentioned, it took him a little bit to warm up to us, but once he does, he fits right in, and very, very mellow, too.
Yes, yes, and he gets super snuggly. Like, he was just laying across my lap like crazy, and it's like, oh, yeah, let's just snuggle. I can I can do that on a rainy day especially.
Oh, big time, big time. So his sister is adopted, now it's his time.
Exactly. So come adopt him. Our shelter just opened at noon, so we're open till 7.
And, you know, we had a couple of dogs last week that were part of that Texas transfer, too. And about half of them have been adopted so far?
Approximately, yes.
Okay.
I know Butterscotch and Rainbow Sprinkles, who were featured last week, Butterscotch found a family. Rainbow Sprinkles is still available.
Still available. So
yeah.
there's still some opportunity. And I know you guys have another transfer coming in, too.
Today, yes. They should be flying in momentarily.
Wow, plenty of options.
Yes.
Well, Cubby, what do you think? I think we need to find you a home. He's just staring me down. I just love it. So, you know, coming up, you guys have a lot of events, and you talk about that support, right? That community support. How can people help you out at the Dane County Humane Society?
Well, there are a variety of ways. Obviously, monetary donations go the furthest, because we can apply that to whatever comes through our doors immediately. And then we also have a wish list of different items, different types of treats that we can give animals.
Plenty of options.
Plenty of options.
And a good way to give back to the community, too,
Yes.
and help these furry friends, right?
Yes, yes. And then we also have different education programs that people can get involved in. Like we have summer camp going on soon. We're closing registration in 2 weeks for that. And then there are other programs so they can help. They do service projects, some service projects, as well as learning about animals and meeting the animals and how to care for the animals. So that's all great knowledge to learn. And they can grow with that.
Awesome. And we actually have a graphic about the event right here. Let's just get to that. 2 weeks left to register your child for Camp Paw Print summer break. Only 4 weeks still have openings. Camp is children's ages 7 to 12. The week-long day camps are filled with animal-related lessons and activities, guest speakers, time with the Dane County Humane Society education animals, and more. And as Lisa mentioned, an update on last week's puppies. Butterscotch or Rainbow Sprinkles. Butterscotch has found a forever home. Rainbow Sprinkles still available for adoption today. So if you're interested in Rainbow Sprinkles or Cubby here, all you have to do is go to giveshelter.org to find which furry friend you are going to adopt from the Dane County Humane Society. Lisa and Cubby, thank you so much. We appreciate your time here today.
Thank you for having us. Say thank you, Cubby.
He's like, I'm ready for a family.
Yes.
Let's get to Savannah now at the final look at your first warned weather.
For sure find a home pretty quickly. We are tracking still some storms and showers that are pretty much west of Madison. You can see we had sunshine when I was outside on the patio. Now we're seeing clouds develop. These are the showers and storms that we're watching. Some of these are producing lightning. They're all west of Madison right now. One little cell popping up just northwest of Leeds, 2. Time frame would be 1 to about 4 that we're thinking. That moving out of here pretty quickly by about 5 for areas east of Madison. 72 today, 79 tomorrow, and then temperatures this weekend really warming up. 81 Saturday. Should be a good start to the weekend. Could see some storms though, and showers move back in by Sunday night, and then potentially an active start to next week. But Josh, weekend's looking pretty good.
All right, Savannah, thank you. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday. Have a great afternoon. We're back with more news on Live at 4.